General Hospital fans, the odds are currently stacking up in Alexis Davis's favor. Despite the overwhelming truth that Willow Tate is guilty, Alexis may still manage to secure a win in court, and her motivation is crystal clear. She's desperate to maintain access to Scout Cain. But even if Alexis delivers the verdict Drew Cain wants, there's a strong chance he could still betray her before this story reaches its end. Today, we're breaking down exactly why Drew may go back on his word and shut Alexis out of Scout's life entirely, cutting her off from her granddaughter and the rest of the family. Earlier this week, Kai and Trina confronted Alexis with what they believe is the truth, that Willow was the one who shot Drew. They laid out everything they knew, admitting they were inside Drew's house, searching for evidence he used to blackmail Trina Robinson. Even though Kai had a key, being there with hidden motives crossed a legal line. They also mentioned hearing Willow's distinctive ringtone at the time of the shooting, but Alexis quickly dismissed that detail as circumstantial. Alexis made it clear she couldn't act on the information they brought her. As Willow's attorney, she is legally obligated to defend her client. Sabotaging the case would amount to professional misconduct. Kai and Trina were furious, unable to grasp the reality of how the legal system works. Alexis warned them that if they went to the police, they could end up incriminating themselves. They were present at the crime scene, accessed Drew's safe illegally, and withheld that information from law enforcement for weeks. After they stormed out, Alexis quietly did her own digging. She reviewed Willow's phone records and traced a call made at the exact moment Drew was shot, straight to Wiley's phone. It wasn't definitive proof, but it was far more compelling than anything the prosecution had uncovered. Alexis now knew the truth. Willow was guilty. Later, Alexis confided in her law partner, Diane Miller, admitting that Willow was the shooter. Diane's response was blunt and realistic. If she were defending Sonny Corinthos or Jason Morgan and discovered they were guilty, she'd do exactly what Alexis needed to do: protect the client and keep the information locked down. That's the job. Both women understand that revealing this information could open Alexis up to a malpractice lawsuit and potentially overturn any conviction. A not guilty verdict would also restore Alexis's access to Scout, at least temporarily. And that's why Alexis is pushing forward, even knowing the moral cost. Short term, she may win the case and get precious time with her granddaughter. But long term, Drew Cain is the wild card. There's already an official General Hospital spoiler suggesting that Alexis and Scout may both lose, regardless of the verdict. Drew has never been trustworthy, and he's clearly searching for any excuse to isolate Scout from that side of the family. If he learns that Alexis knew Willow shot him and kept it from him, that may be the final straw. Meanwhile, Willow is preparing to break free from Drew herself. She's admitted that cutting ties won't be easy, but she's determined. Nina is fully behind her daughter and ready to support her through whatever comes next. It may only be a matter of time before Willow admits she married Drew for the wrong reasons, to regain custody of her children and survive the criminal case. Divorce, or even annulment, could be right around the corner. But before that happens, Kai may decide to confront Drew with the truth. His conscience may not allow him to stay silent any longer. If Kai comes clean, he risks exposing his own illegal actions, but he may feel it's the only moral choice left. Drew's reaction could be explosive, especially if he learns Alexis knew and said nothing. If that happens, Drew may retaliate by denying Alexis access to Scout entirely, breaking the deal they made. He's already inclined to keep Scout isolated, and this would give him the justification he's been waiting for. In the end, Alexis could win the case and still lose everything. Drew may continue pushing to pin the crime on Michael, regardless of the truth. His anger could spiral out of control, affecting Willow, Alexis, Nina, the Quartermains, everyone in his orbit. What's most tragic is Scout herself. She's lonely, spending most of her time with a nanny, missing Alexis, Molly, Christina, and her brothers. Ironically, the one person consistently attentive to Scout's emotional needs is Willow, the very person who shot Drew. And once Willow leaves Drew, Scout may lose her too. If Drew truly unravels and crosses a public or legal line, Alexis may eventually have grounds to pursue custody. And, as shocking as it sounds, even Alexis knows Willow has been a more stable presence in Scout's life than Drew. For now, Alexis continues chasing that not guilty verdict, knowing full well that the victory may come at an unbearable cost.